And then a final one on Leeds. Their owners are set to issue £120 million of new shares. Can that go towards the transfer budget and the money they can spend this summer?
Yeah, well, this is just cash, so it's not. It doesn't help them from a PSR perspective, but it puts the cash into the business that they can then spend. So it means that they can pay the bills and they can pay transfer instalments. So that's why they're doing that. It doesn't. It makes no difference from a PSR perspective, except it gives them. I suppose it makes a difference to the extent that it allows them to have the maximum cap, i.e., the 35. People forget that actually it shouldn't be 35. It's only. It's. I think it's 15 if you don't put extra money in, but everybody puts money in. So that's got this issue. So everybody has effectively got 105. So it helps like that, but that's a kind of given. But it's just the cash to do the deals. So it's a sign. They've said it themselves. They've said they're going to spend as much money as they are permitted to spend. Because they recognise that if you don't spend 120 million quid, you've got no chance of staying up. But that doesn't mean they won't try and sell as well. They may try and sell as well. So buying but also selling. And I think, the clubs that have figured out the best approach to PSR are the clubs that understand that you sacrifice on one side for players with high player trading profits whilst also bringing in new signings to improve the squad. But it's getting that balance right. City historically had got the balance right. I mean, maybe they strayed into a different territory when they lost, Palmer in particular. Possibly were close to losing O'Reilly in January. Arguably, you could put. I don't think you would, but there are other players dotted around like Lavia and Delap, where City took a view that you'd crystallise the gain, allow those players to move on, and then you look at them and go, and Morgan Rogers is another one, and then you go, oh, hang on a minute, it would be great to have those players, in the squad. You'd actually be using them, and particularly Lavia and Rogers. Those would be probably this season at least. They probably have been first team players. So, but it's not always easy to know when these players are going to emerge. I mean, Rogers himself said that he wasn't ready to emerge. Anyway, bottom line is there's that trading of players, which Leeds did obviously with Archie Gray last summer, whilst also investing.